John Lennon once said, "Life is what happens when you are busy making other plans." We constantly focus on what is next, molding our lives around the future. Right now, we are anticipating the joyful memories and long-awaited warmth that we associate with the upcoming summer, after a seemingly endless winter. Surely, some of us are only thinking about all the food we are going to cram into our faces and games we are going to play as if we were children again at project graduation. Yet, more significantly, we are being sent forth into a new stage of our lives with this very graduation commencement ceremony. We are here tonight to reminisce on the past 13 years of our lives and honor our accomplishments before an audience of new and old faces. Our minds are most likely racing at the idea of preparing for our future, whether it be furthering our education at a college or immediately entering the workforce. Regardless of the thought, our focus is clearly not on the present. Truly, in life, we exist in a perpetual state of transition, accelerating to the next point in our lives until, eventually, that point becomes death. We need to be made aware of this unfortunate truth. We lack equilibrium, balance. Although demonstrating initiative by concentrating on the future is necessary to succeed, at what point have we actually reached this so-called future? By the time we achieve our goal, we will have already created a new one, attempting to obtain that something bigger and better. We should always be innovating and evolving, a defining trait of a civilized society. However, this constant need for improvement has consumed and flawed our culture. We are losing sight of what it means to truly succeed, where the modern state of mind understands money as the key to success, which, in turn, is the key to happiness. This could not be more false. Like a mirage, the illusion of success is distracting us from our journey. It is now up to us, as independent individuals, to recognize true accomplishment as intangible. The secret of success grows inside every one of us. It blossoms at the sound of laughter and blooms at the sight of smiles, fostered by opportunity, cultivated by knowledge, and distinguished by happiness. Success is in sight for us all if we are willing to step out of our comfort zones and explore the vast world among us. We must discover our passions and pursue them. We must search our souls and test our minds. We must challenge ourselves to try something new. Now is the time to explore our interests, to establish a foundation for our future, and to encompass these interests around our career path. The wise Confucius once said, "Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." Possibly, the most influential person I have met in my life is John Vinsel. His outlook on life parallels that of Confucius's advice. Perhaps this is because they were once close friends. However, in reality, it is because he has never worked a day in his life. Yet, he is one of the hardest workers and one of the biggest promoters of hard work to exist. How can this be? Among the variety of the extreme humorous stories he has told his math classes, over the years, the most memorable and meaningful was that of how he has never grown up. When he was young, he often did math and played sports, not only because he was particularly talented at them, but because he thoroughly enjoyed them both. Now, as an adult, he does math and coaches sports, but this time for a living. He made a career out of his passions, hence never having to actually work a day in his life, nor ever having to grow up. Mr. Vinsel exemplifies true success, inspiring countless students to pursue their passions with his genuinely cheerful and amusing demeanor. Interestingly enough, it has been teachers who have opened my eyes to true achievement through their example. However, this should not be a surprising notion. Most teachers do not take on this lifestyle for the purpose of convenience or monetary gain, entering the field with an innate desire to make a difference and change the world. Although many become discouraged as they face the reality of the challenge. Two specific others have impacted their students since the opening of Capitol High School, 25 years ago and numerous years before. Senora Alcazar has provided her students with an understanding and appreciation of the idea that there is more to education than routine schoolwork. There is an entire world full of unique and diverse cultures to explore at the palm of our hands. Miss Edwards has encouraged the spirit of learning through creativity by pushing us all to accept the challenge, no matter what it may comprise. Both women return year after year, instilling an irreplaceable knowledge in the minds of innumerable youth. They are yet another exemplification of true success, as they discover their own triumph in watching students develop into mature individuals. In this surreal moment, as we are being sent forth into our future at this graduation commencement ceremony, I challenge you and myself to reconsider our visions of success. The world can no longer endure a society advanced by gluttony. I refuse to sacrifice dream for greed, and I urge you to do the same. Just as the lesson learned by Mr. Vinsel, Senora Alcazar, and Mrs. Edwards, I challenge you to find your passion so that you, too, will never have to work a day in your life, thus never having to grow up. We must indeed aspire for wealth, wealth of life, wealth of love, and wealth of happiness. Take into deep consideration the role in which you wish to engage in the world and adopt it wholeheartedly. We exist as the ones who have to make all the wise decisions and crucial choices that hold society together. Therefore, by seeking our passions and implementing them into something productive, not only can we improve the world, we can find inner happiness. A positive outlook must be maintained throughout this so that we may rise above struggle and demanding times and avoid falling into the greedy standards established around the idea of success. By means of effort and persistence, the pursuit of true excellence and happiness is achievable. Thank you.